Hey there folks, welcome to the Auto Universe. Now folks, if you have seen those videos or footage of the Lexus NX and a BMW X3 crashing against the wall, both of those cars looks terrible after the crash. But that isn't going to be enough to determine which one is better. Which is why we are going to give you the analysis of those crash tests. But before we jump into the analysis, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Now, let's just get right into the analysis folks. The Lexus NX versus the BMW X3. Really folks, it looks like as if Lexus specifically made this car as the competitors for the BMW X3. And apparently they have done that successfully. The Lexus NX is really neck to neck with the BMW X3, which is pretty cool if you consider the Lexus long back history in the luxury market. In the meantime, if you are considering the BMW X3, make sure you also consider the Lexus NX. Because the Lexus is also an awesome car that has quite the driving dynamics, although not really comparable with the BMW X3. But in terms of tech and features, comfort and practicality, the Lexus is really up to par with the BMW, if not even better. But we'll see on the crash test score. Is the Lexus going to perform better or not? As usual, we also use the same crash test report from the IIHS organizations, starting from the top. In the crashworthiness, both of these cars earns a good score overall. All of the sections in the crashworthiness is a good score in these cars. Moving on to the crash avoidance and mitigations, both of these cars also earns a good score and a superior score. And then the last but not least, on the child seat anchors, surprisingly the BMW X3 earns a marginal score, while the Lexus NX earns a good score. The conclusion is both of these cars performs really well in the crash test. Both of these cars earns a good score overall. But there is one key factor that really differentiates these cars. On the crash avoidance and mitigations at the headlight sections, the Lexus earns only a good score. Meanwhile, the BMW earns a good and a marginal score, which means that the Lexus gets a good score in terms of headlights on all trim options. That means the Lexus comes standard with top-of-the-line advanced LED headlight technology. And the other one is the child seat anchors. Apparently in the Lexus it earns a good score, while in the BMW earns a marginal score. So the Lexus really wins this crash test by 2 good score. So there you have it folks, the Lexus NX versus the BMW X3. If you have requests on any car that you want to see the comparison of, let me know by leaving a comment down below. See you folks!